Original Tommy's Hamburgers is a classic in Southern California, and one of the things they have is the California Classic Burger. They're known for their chili, but this right here is the hidden gem on the menu. If you haven't had one of these because you're hooked on the chili, I get it, have some damn fine chili, but just once, order this thing, because trust me, it blows everything else out of the water. That sucker is amazing, and you gotta learn how to make it. I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. So let's get started. All right, to make the Cali Classic, I call it the Cali Classic. It's just shorter than California Classic, but now I just realized I've said that and the other thing a few times, so it would have just been shorter to say the original. The California Classic, it's gotta be a double. Come on, man, these are small little patties. It's gotta be a double. So what we have is a couple of meatballs here. They're about 2.5 ounces. They're perfect. That's the size they use. I would normally suggest the smallest burger size being a 3-ounce patty. And even then, that's for a really thin smash burger. But we're trying to duplicate what they do, and they don't do this arm gesture. Not at all. Sorry, my shoulder's still sore, and I was doing a bunch of exercises earlier. Oh boy. I'm trying, folks. I'm trying. All right, so we have some wax paper here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put this right here on this side, and we're gonna fold this over and give that a little smash. This is gonna let us smash our burger patty down with our big heavy object. Scooch this over just a little bit more. There we go. Big heavy object. We're going to be cooking these in this frying pan. It's not hot yet, so I figured double duty, plus it does half the work for me. You need to get these really, really squished because they will shrink up quite a bit when they hit the pan, so make sure you give them a good amount of force and kind of wiggle it. If you kind of go in a circular motion, just kind of lean on it if you're tall enough. I'm tall enough. If you're not tall enough, find someone who's tall enough. Or do what you do for everything else in the world that is disadvantaged to the shorter folks. I come from a line of shorter folks. My grandmother was a little person, and my mom was 5 feet tall. I was 7 or 8, I think, maybe somewhere in that range when I started getting taller than my grandma. And I think I was about 10 when I got taller than my mom. From that point on, my job was what was on the top shelf. There you go. So, anyways, I don't know how I got off on that. That's weird, but more than you needed to know. These go in the fridge. We're not seasoning them yet. Season them right before they go on. That way you're not sucking out any of the juices or anything else in there. We want this to remain as is. Your meat is cold when you smash it. That way the textures and everything are good. You don't just turn it into mush. You don't want mush, you want a burger. Burgers are great when you have the fibers of the meat all kind of laid on top of each other and everything, not just completely smashed into goo. So keep these in the fridge. They will stay juicier when you cook them. They will stay together better, and that's basically what you do. But yeah, keep these in the fridge until you're ready to cook. They come straight out of the fridge, straight into the screaming hot pan, and that's our next step. So let's do that. So let's get cooking our Tommy's California Classic here. First, we're going to start by toasting the buns because we always toast the buns. Do not skip this step or you can ruin a perfectly good burger. These are dry, but just adds enough flavor to make it wonderful. Now we've got our meat here. We've seasoned that side that's going down, and we're putting in our scorching hot pan. This is almost 600 degrees. This is why we use cast iron, because it'll tolerate these temperatures and give us a wonderful flavored burger. I got a little ambitious with the size, so we're going to finesse this a little bit to fix the overlap problem. After just about a minute, something like that, these are ready to flip. You've got a really nice sear on this, so make sure you scrape all that beautiful bits up off the thing, and after about another 45 seconds to a minute, your burgers are done. All right, so you've seen how we've put together everything, made all this stuff. The burgers are pretty simple. This is basically just the original version of kind of the Big Mac sort of thing, I guess. We got Thousand Island, we got that, but we only got 2 buns. We don't have anything in the middle, so it's more of the Bob's Big Boy style burger. But yeah, we got our buns here. We start off with the Thousand Island, give it an old shaky, and we are going to put this down on our, yeah, that's the bottom bone. Good. Okay. It gets a fair amount of that. There you go. Let's get the meat here. Okay. We put down our minuscule little patty. Not my fault. They make them really small, folks. Second patty. There we go. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Now this gets some onions right there like that, and it gets some more Thousand Island, believe it or not, right there. Now it gets a couple of pickles. Some lettuce, because of course it gets lettuce, and a nice big slab of the beefsteak tomato, and boom, the Tommy's California Classic. Seriously, that's pretty easy. You can make this. You can do this, and it's friggin' delicious, and it's incredible, and I can't wait to eat this sucker. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna thank you for tuning in to watch this, and hopefully you make this, enjoy it, and come back to watch more of my videos. There's the subscribe thing down there, and the notification bell, both of which are completely free. It's not a membership thing. You don't have to pay anything. Google gives you that for free, and all it does is tell you when I may release my next video. Doesn't that sound like a deal? Oh my God, it's awesome. So hit that real quick, and then I'll see you on the next one. All right, thanks for tuning in. Bye.